Knock knock. Says initiate. Initiate? Oh crap, the hacker would refer to himself as initiate, didn't he? Okay, so this is initiate is like hacking all the members of Thought, I guess, because he's like just got hold of her chat thing and just like, hey, you got to ask who's there. I'm in the mood for knock knock jokes. Oh, you blew it. Cut the crap. Who are you? So now you can ask. Initiate is the name. In contact with initiate. Well, let's initiate again. I wonder what his or her role in this is. Let's find out. Initiate has been in contact with 2 of our target persons so far. This should be enough. There we go. Feel free to investigate the hacker as well. We'll keep the focus on Miss Matanova for now. Where did you get her surname from? I don't know her surname. I think that's incorrect. I think... well, it's actually, it's probably correct, but I think the game is incorrect in adding that to the dialogue. I'm not supposed to know her surname. I haven't found out her surname. Her profile still just says Nina. Or was it on the work thing? Was her full name on the work thing? I feel like it might have been. It could have been. If it was going to be anywhere, it should have been. So Initiate's there, is in contact with both Nina and Harrison. They've made contact with them. Nina's not necessarily... It's not like Nina contacted them. So... say, oh, they're in touch with this person. It's like, well, they have spoken to. They were spoken to by that person. They didn't, you know, go seeking out Initiate. I was always concerned the government's going to take everything the wrong way. Like, I'm going back to that bloody torture thing where they're like, oh, Cassandra is involved in torture. It's like, no. You know what? If I'd said she was involved in torture, you could bet your bottom dollar that would have come up in the interrogation with her. And he'd have been like, we have evidence that you were involved in torture. And she'd be like, no, I wasn't. What? And then she would have laughed us out the room, and then we would have got nothing from her, and then the bomb would have gone off, and everybody would have died, and the game would have been over. No, it wouldn't, but you know. No, not again. You're from Singular, right? Don't care how you got my number, just leave me alone. No, that's not where I'm from. Blocked communication. Okay. Oh, they've started another session. Okay. Tell us things about you, Initiate. Oh, no. Can't block Initiate out like that, sweetie. Buzz the duck off. Fuck. Stupid autocorrect. I like that they put... That's a very genuine touch for the game there. So they, like, actually put autocorrect typos in there. You should listen to me just for the moment, alright? And then I'm gone. Poof. I don't care what I have to say. I know about your little band of troublemakers, and I really dig it. The government needs a kick where the sun don't shine. That's alright with me, sweetie. But bombing people, that's just plain wrong. Okay, Initiate. We've got some things on Initiates. Anti-governmental. Bullshit, how can you think I was one of us? It's just I've been watching you all for some time. I can't help but feel there's another member of Thought that we don't know about yet. Monster bombs hit 2 places where your outlaw posse has been to in the past. No way you did not hear about that. Even the cops seem to have found out at least something. They knew where to look for the last bomb. So give me a reason to, you know, like, put that consciousness of mine at ease. I would want to help you, not turn you in. How dare you threaten me? You got nothing. Well, actually, hang on. I suspect there's another member. I mean, there could be. Yolanda be cool. I want to help. Is her real name Yolanda, or is that a reference to something? I don't know. Yeah, either there's another member we don't know about who's doing stuff, or they're being blackmailed. And I guess with Initiate here, they're kind of pointing towards the blackmail thing. It's like, hey, look, or well, not blackmail, framed. They're being framed. And it's like, hey, don't all the hallmarks of this attack, it looks like your group, right? Okay, I'll show you that it can be trusted. I'm going to hack that precious page of the party and upload a special something. Okay, cool. Right. He dares? Wow. The IT guys are going to make short work of this rookie. It's going to be easy with those party IT guys being lazy bones, as long as they don't see it coming in the next few seconds, but then you'll answer all my questions, right? Oh, for some reason I read that, I was like, oh, he's going to attack the precious page of Thought, but no, he's going to attack the party. Oh, okay, right. It'll be easy as long as they don't see it coming in the next few seconds. Ah, but we do, Mr. Initiate, we do. Then you'll answer my questions, alright? I don't care about your shit. Wait. Give me a sec while I get to work. Don't go away. If I could get away from you, I would. Can't switch my phone off now. Nice looking firewall you have there, dear party web team. It would be a shame if someone would just bypass it. Can you actually shut up? I don't think this gives me the chills and I need to distract myself somehow, so... Sheesh. Almost done. Just a second longer. What the heck? Oh shit, man. They've reinforced a huge gaping loophole that just vanished. It's like somebody warned them. Yeah, goodbye, whatever, goodbye, initiative. This is initiate, and wait, I'm gonna spam you for the rest of your days if you don't ask my questions. Hell, would you fucking leave me alone then and quit poking around in my life? You said you were not involved in the assaults. I'm not. Okay, do you think it's someone else in thought? This band of misfits? Never. Harrison's the only guy I could remotely imagine doing anything like that. Is suspected of being involved is a very strong way to look at that, and I don't think that's true. Harrison had an interest in Cassandra because she could access the big money through... Harrison had an interest in Cassandra because she could access the big money through her parents' company. Otherwise, she's a spoiled brat who thinks the world owes her. Julie was a bit shy, but damn good at organising stuff, but not capable of going terrorist, if you ask me. No, I think it's the government themselves behind the bombings. Okay. Well, that is actually... Oh, that's not her profile, at any rate. That is actually genuine opinione in what she believes to be private chat, so I think you can drag that one. What a joke. Of course the government will bomb Bonson to bits to justify surveillance, right? I've heard that a million times by now. Every time something happens, there's nothing to these conspiracy theories. Yeah, oh, wait, what we got there? How about, did you know, since 2011, all the electronic devices must have unique IDs? They look like this, and it's not even secure. Oh, that's PC? That's her PC? That looks like the code labeled on my PC. Well, that's because it is. What? Oh, wait, I only access the number remotely, nothing more. You deserve some privacy. Okay, first you threatened me, and now this. Will do. Initiate recognizes when his help is not wanted. Yeah, if only you finally would. So can we get into her PC now? Guess we can. Oh, very good. You found a device UID. Every device in the nation has one. Every device in the nation has one, in accordance with the safety bill. You can use the insider tool to connect and see. It took 3 chapters of the game to get to this, but yeah, now we have new tools in our box. Cool. We can use the insider tool to connect and see what a user has on their device. Note the device must be running and have an online connection in order for you to be able to access it. So being offline is still nice and secure. Good. This is. Ah, man. Are these things I need to drag across? Julie was a bit shy, but good at organising stuff. Sure. Not helpful, but more information on her. Right, Harrison, my man! Like, that's not her saying, I think he did do it. He's like, of all the people in this group, he's the only one that I think even could be capable of it. It's not, I think he did it, it's just, I think, you know, he could be capable of it if he were pushed to do so and was so inclined. Not that we genuinely, honestly, really, actually think he did. That might be useful. I don't know. I might explain the trouble in Watergate's books. Well, maybe. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Money's going to alternative causes from the company while she was working as the COO. Yeah, that could explain some irregularities. Cassandra, what have you gotten yourself into? Were you the one responsible for the irregularities? That would implicate her in the Watergate scandal, would it not? Let's have a look at this desktop. I got a baby and I guess that's supposed to be like a rubber ring floating in the background. It's just like at first kind of an incongruous magenta horse thing going on. Okay. I guess this is a kid at any rate, so... All the good stuff is always hidden in trash. Anything worthwhile is going to be in there. Browser history! Okay. Browser.hist. Yeah, she looked up CCTV at Stelligan. Interesting. Look up, I guess, is Google. Work easy profile of Molly Schwartz. Oh, that's why we didn't have her name. She straight up used her pseudonym as a temp worker. Those 1,200 jobs she did entirely under the name of Molly Schwartz. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. That's not back. I wanted to go back to... Oh man, where is it? Probably at the top. Something new on Harrison. Oh, we're on Insider. That's where we were. Right. Molly Schwartz. Singular concern one's profile. Yeah, profile Molly Schwartz. So she's checking that on a daily basis. Bonton map, not useful. Stelligan. Archive news. We can't read most of these anyway. She's checking the maps pretty frequently, though. She's having a good old look at Bonton City maps every day. Do you know your way around the city? I suppose I look at maps pretty frequently as well, to be fair, but... Okay, let's have a look at that. Look at that search. Oh, god damn it, Nina. So, CCTV at Stelligan. That's an odd thing to search for when you don't have something sinister in mind. This vaguely associates Nina with the Stelligan assault. If we could associate Miss Matanova with the two other sites, that would make for a very compelling case indeed. You keep referring to her by surname, and I don't know her surname. Okay, well... This is an odd way to... Huh, they've just changed how this browses. Desktop? There we go, desktop. Okay, so you kind of got a reader-style browser to browse all the things that you found on the PC as well. Okay. So was that in sys or was that in private? No. Ah, private. Okay. So, Michael.jpg, I guess is her kid. Squad1246.jpg. Okay, I was like, yeah, okay, it is a profile update. I was like, is this going to be a profile picture? Oh, that's something that seems to get used as a profile picture, though. That must be the emblem of the military unit she served in. She's wearing, like, I guess she's wearing her gear there. Her, fatigues? Are they fatigues? I think they're fatigues. So, is she still in the military? Because I guess that can't be a recent picture if she's still in her military gear there. This Matanova is an ex-soldier. This is worthy of in-depth investigation. We need to specifically know what kind of experience she has. Bing! Found a thing. What else is there? Saved protocol desmo016.text. Okay, you know if we were to marry and have children, it would be really funny if my name was Molly. You know, wait a sec, you're getting a bit ahead of things. Who's Desmo? I guess Desmo's... Saved protocol Desmo. But she's on a dating site. There's no one that she would be... Unless this was old. You know, I like to plan ahead. Yeah, you do that. I really like Nina's name, though. Why Molly? Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. Come again? Obladi Oblada. Beatles. Don't tell me you don't know that. You're the oldie lexicon impersonated. I have to admit, I was never such a Beatles fan. More on the Rolling Stones side of the road. Okay, there's a major gap in your knowledge. You're aware of that. Why do I know the song? Something about a bra in there, wasn't there? Sheesh, not about a bra. In a couple of years, they built a home sweet home with a couple of kids running the yard of Desmond and Molly Schwartz. Interesting. Okay, so that's where the name comes from. I like the idea. Me too. You don't have a problem with kids being the center of my life, do you? Yeah. Maybe. Maybe useful. No wonder for a single mother. Fair enough. Everything we found on Miss Matanova just shows she's a single mother trying to make ends meet for a son. It seems to be a primary motivation. It's an admirable one at that. One that does not mix well with terrorist ambitions. Well, no. Not at all, but I guess you have to go and change your name first. Maybe I will. I officially dare you. You'll do that for real. Just you wait, and I will go... And then we'll see how la life goes on. Brah. I have no idea what any of that's about. Do not read! Let's read the apology first, then. From Goldfells. Okay. Nina, I would like to offer you my sincerest apologies. It's not my intent to denounce you in front of the other members of the Thought, or worse, basically everyone. After all, what we do or say online persists as like a minefield, as I wrote in an early blog post. I should have been more considerate to your actions, and the Circle Mall have turned out to be very different to what I anticipated them to be. That was hardly your fault, it was mine. So, passing judgment, I would like to offer my help from my impressions, I would assume you're someone whose life so far has been troubled, to say the least. Although it may not seem obvious, I have a rather moving background as well. As they put it, it takes one to know one. I suggest we have a talk about how we might best assist each other. In contact with they were members of Thought, of course. Some of these can be assumed, guys. You know, she was probably in touch with Goldfells. She was a member of his society. Oh, I guess that means we get to have a look at his email address as well. Okay. I want to click on that link as well in a moment, but Goldfells, hi, have Goldfells' email. Nothing of interest? Oh, okay, fine. His email is boring, apparently. The Minefield. This is a new blog post that we have not read. This is entry number 2. The mines of data are being laid out all around the web. It's irreversible. It's up to us to arm or not arm them. Dear reader, we are faulty beings. We make mistakes everywhere we go. The most valuable trait may be the ability to keep forgetting for the sake of our wrongdoers as much as ourselves. But oblivion is not built into digital data. Information is infinitely durable. Even more so, it is infinitely reproducible. It may be copied and distributed without limitations. Its permanent deletion can never be ensured. Our data is like a minefield lying in wait, dormant long after the war was meant for has passed. Yet not losing a fraction of its potential to destroy lives, only increasing its potential. We are the ones who arm the minefield, using it malevolently. To me, this is the most intimidating, inhuman aspect of data, that our missteps will be brought up again and again and be turned into a most efficient weapon used against us. That we will have to be flawless. Yours sincerely, A. Goldfells. That's actually a pretty interesting piece, and yeah, actually pretty spot on. Goldfells has got some interesting ideas. I wish to subscribe to his newsletter, but the rest of his members are kind of a little unhinged in some instances. Guest, hey Goldfells, read your post. I have to say I think this is a very negative way to think. You try and say publishing our data is inherently bad because we should avoid it because I see it. We don't have to give away the truth. Data is, yeah, let's call it volatile, flexible. No one forces us to be honest. Quite the contrary. We can be anyone we want to be. My friend, I do not think publishing our data is inherently bad. Information isn't everything, and as always, it's our choice what to do with the data. It is its unnatural longevity and persistence the digital age has given information to worry me. Trying to bend the information we give away is admirable, but I consider it a bit naive. We cannot uphold being someone else forever. Our true self will always shine through by our actions, our choices, and that is information as well. Aha. Army of the Nation, Nina Masanova. This is where we actually learn her name. I guess we could figure that out from her squad? Also, this has been set here a while. I should probably actually have a look at this, right? So, okay, this is the latest post. He's not posted anything in, like, years, really, so... I think most of you, my very loyal followers, friends, and fiends, have never actually heard that I'm writing for TMB, but yeah, that is the thing. Looky here. Huh, that's why you kept quiet here for so long. Congrats to that. What the hell? A big revolutionary himself, a lackey to one of the most pro-fascist, pro-surveillance bullcrap newspapers? That picture, is that spick and span babyface you and that text, loose lips sink terrorist ships? Will the real Hancock please stand up? Guess the government bought you just like everyone else, see the revolution go down the drain. Excuse me now, I have to puke way more than I ate. Peter, I know what you mean, I feel you. When the TMBA called on me to ask if I would write for them, I laughed at them hard for 30 minutes straight before hanging up. But then they called me again to let me know that I could write whatever I want, no strings attached. Hell, I can even fucking swear, and I do frequently. Now I got the attention and reach I always wanted. I can use it for the good cause. Well, good luck. With an article like that, you couldn't be any further away. Yeah, quite. That was not the piece he wrote. The piece he wrote was not revolutionary. And that's back in January. Deleted. Okay, so we learned nothing there. Nothing. Nina Malanova. Hi. Profile pictures. Again, she's like ex-military, so probably not necessarily an up-to-date profile picture. Well, no, there's some fine information on her. Can we drag her name across though? Because it still says Nina, and I would like to update it to Nina Masanova. This is the first time in the evidence we've been trawling through we've actually uncovered her full name. And although she's been referred to repeatedly by her full name, we don't have that actually genuinely on record. Okay, fine. Army veteran of 1st Combat Engineer Battalion, Company B, Platoon 1246. That be useful? No? No links to any of the actual articles. Combat engineer, former combat engineer. She was in a combat engineer battalion. That, you know, kind of stands to reason. She has a bravery medal. Interesting. She was kind of, yeah, she was straight up serving the nation when she was in the military. Kind of weird to see where she's at now. Something must have happened. Something significant must have happened for her to go, yes, I serve the country. I am proud to fight in combat for the service of my country to fuck the government. Boo. Police are all corrupt. Yeah, take down the government. So, yeah, kind of a bit of a mood change at some stage in her life. I don't know what's caused that. Miss Madanova seems to have come a long way from being such an honourable person. Those are related to the other things. She had a dishonourable discharge and 3 months of confinement for being AWOL with voluntary return. What happened? She enlisted in 2005. She was wounded. Oh, hang on. Okay. Now, we heard about some military conflict in 2009 in Harrison's article, actually, that was not really being delved into through the game in any other way. So, sometime about 2 years after, she was clearly involved in this military action, I suppose. Partakes in foreign mission in 2011, was wounded in combat, then was considered absent without official leave. Then that status was cleared, she returned to Bonson Barracks, and got the dishonourable discharge for being AWOL. Got 3 months confined, and then was discharged. That is a severe punishment. You know, this puts her on the same level as any other previously convicted felon. I did not. I did not know that. Oh, is there what else is there? We've got missions. The world is our home base. The first... Ooh, we have maps. Cool. I think we may have seen a map at some other point, but interesting to actually get a look at the world. Mission Kerberos. We've heard the name Kerberos before. That's... Someone mentioned Kerberos before. Parge's peacekeeping mission, border patrols, Ustvakia drug inhibition, mission stable Ustvakia, Gentrian flood aid. All these are articles I can look at as well. Memorial? Remember the Lost? Any names that jump out in big blue text? Because I'm not trawling through every single one of these. No, none of these are related. Almost kind of was wondering, did she lose somebody in combat? Was that what this was? Those are Schwartz. Whoa, no, Desmond Schwartz. Click, drag. That's important. That's important. She was... Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay, then. Okay. So, that document we found on her desktop was from before 2011, at least. She was in a long-term relationship with somebody who actually genuinely did end up, at her goading, end up changing his name to Desmond Schwartz because of a reference to a Beatles song, I guess? I gotta confess, much like Desmond Schwartz himself, I'm not that up on the Beatles, so I wouldn't actually get that reference, but yeah. Okay, so Molly Schwartz and Desmond Schwartz, they changed their names too because she really likes the Beatles, and that's a reference. And then in 2011, Desmond Schwartz, I guess they must have both, maybe they met in the military or something? Because, yeah, he's memorialized on the military website, so he was lost in combat in 2011, which was the same year she went AWOL. He was killed. They were probably in the same platoon or battalion, whatever. They were, yeah, Desmond and Molly Schwartz, almost certainly the same battalion, dated, got really close, were almost potentially looking at planning getting married, changed their names by deed poll to match each other and be all lovey-dovey and stuff. She was injured in combat in the same year, probably in the same, maybe even the same event. He was straight up killed. Shortly after that, she went AWOL, left the military, or was thrown out of the military, and That's probably that's probably the significant enough event that we were looking for to suggest. Yeah, that's where her stance on the government might have slightly changed. Dang, can't believe I found that in there. That's quite a discovery, because considering the game didn't go, hey, look at the thing, this is important. I just found that. Dang. However, I'm willing to bet that if I click on Mission Kerberos, it'll tell me details right now. Okay, involved unit, 3rd Infantry Reserve Battalion, 2nd Infantry Reserve Battalion. No. This was part of the safety build. Right. Okay, Kerberos was intended to secure or evacuate densely populated areas in case of a large-scale terrorist attack. Okay, that's where I've heard the name before. Parge's Peacekeeping. Is this more useful? 1st Combat Engineer Battalion, tasked with mine clearance. Oh god! They were tasked with mine clearance during the Parge's Peacekeeping mission. So, one can probably take a wild guess at what happened to Nina, or Molly Schwartz and Desmond Schwartz. Yeah, they were clearing mines. They didn't clear mines as effectively as perhaps they should have done. Things went slightly awry, and this mostly jumps out at me because that would explain a lot about why she got upset at, what's his name, Goldfell's writing about a minefield. He's like, oh, data is a minefield. Well, that's going to trigger some flashbacks, isn't it? I was like, oh, all this data on the internet, it's like a minefield. Is that it? Is that why she hates data? Is that why she hates the government and looking at and storing all the data? Because it's a minefield? And it reminds her of the minefield? Oh my god. I need to know what the conflict is with that. But 1st Combat Engineer tasked with mine clearance during project. This is it. That's where this all hinges, but we need to find out what the conflict is. Well, they weren't involved in that. They were not involved in that. They were not involved in that. They were also involved in infrastructure maintenance during the Gentian Flood Aid mission. They can be involved in more than one mission. Wait, oh no, that's... Ah, no, not relevant. So, Nina was tasked with infrastructure maintenance. No, she wasn't. After week-long rainstorms in 2016, they were sent to do infrastructure rebuilding. This mission didn't take place till 2016. She was thrown out in 2011, so she was not on that mission. That didn't happen. Whereas, yeah, this was a government intervention in 2009, which Harrison already told us about. Yeah, I'm finding information. Great. I feel like I'm doing really well here, guys. I feel like I'm nailing this. You thinking what I'm thinking? Knowledge about explosions. That's not what I was thinking. That was not the connection I made at all. Symes, get on the same page as me. I've just figured out her entire backstory, and all you can think about is she knows how to make a bomb. But yeah, okay. I'll grant you that. That was not my first thought, but it is possibly a relevant thought. We now know enough on Miss Matanova's background. Do we know enough? I feel like there was... Look, you didn't even join the dots, guys. You didn't join the dots. There's a whole dot, like... Where is it? Here. There's a dot there, you didn't join it. Join that dot. Did I look through... I straight up didn't even look through all the stuff on the desktop anyway, did I? We do not read. Ah, from D. Schwartz. Ah, okay. Yeah, so now we're straight up going to create the profile of the person. Yeah, because that would actually if I'd actually gone through Nina's PC thoroughly before getting into the military stuff, that would probably have actually told me that would actually probably highlight it in that document as well. So I guess you disregarded the subject and went straight to reading this utterly embarrassing email nonetheless. I knew you would. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. I've never written a text like this in my entire life. I hope you'll be clement with me. Our backpacking trip was being... Okay, I'll just say an amazing, brilliant, best one ever. Not just due to the sun, it was not due to the rocky coastline, not due to the picturesque villages alongside them we passed through. It was due to you being there, blah, 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 blah. Smushy, wushy, blah. Everybody's telling me he just wants to backspace all of this letter and not send it, but at the same time, I just want you to read and know how I feel about you. Seems you have passed the patented Desmond-Schwartz relationship test, so I might as well write down all of me trying to stay here all the time. I love you. Boom. Got a name. Schwartz, like her alias. So she isn't single after all? I have more information on this one. I can follow up with that one. We read all those. This is the fun one. Ooh, look at these.